Good morning, and welcome to the channel. I am TeeShanay, and this is Life's a Trip with TeeShanay. This morning, unfortunately, I am on my way back to the dealership because, like I said in my short previously, and in the video before the short, my RV is like in perfect condition. Everything is done now. No water leaks. The faucets are working. I thought everything was perfect, but the lie detector test determined that it was a lie, because when I finally finished de-winterizing, I flushed the toilet to make sure everything was good, and then I go outside and I have a drip. I called around trying to find somebody to come fix it, then finally found out that it was my black tank release valve that possibly needs to be replaced. So here we are this morning. We're going back to the dealership so they can fix it. And I know they tired of me, but I could care less, because I only had this a couple months or however long. So yeah, so come with me as we go on our next adventure back to the dealership. This is craziness to me, but it is what it is. All right, see you in a minute. Okay guys, so we are back at the dealership. I was a little late because of traffic, but so I get here and they tell me that the technician they had scheduled to work on the RV was assigned to another task. So therefore, now I have to wait longer. I just can't win. I just can't win. I just want to be done. So stay tuned, and we're gonna sit here and we're gonna wait and see what they say. Hopefully it's just that release valve. Okay, so initially there was water pooling under here. So I thought that my black tank had a leak, the valve had a leak in it, but it wasn't that. So they told me that it was the gray tank. So they replaced this pipe, my gray tank pipe. They replaced it. They redid the spray foam. I had a crack in the gray tank, and that water was pooling under here. And then it was leaking like right there. So now I have no leak. Everything is dry and we're good to go. I'm so super excited to get this done. Okay guys, so I'm still at the dealership. So before I leave, I want to check and make sure the leak is done. So let me put this down for a second. Alright, so got it connected. I'm gonna cut this water on and see what happens. They literally know they can fix that, because like, what the heck? So at this point, I am going into the RV. I want to make sure that I get the water turned on and make sure it's running through the piping or whatever. Then I wanted to get that toilet flushed, so then I can go back outside to make sure there was not any leaks or not before I left. There's no leak under there. So we're good. Yay. So now we're trying to figure out the dump, because all the ends are too big, but the hose that's here doesn't have the end to it. So I have to figure out how to get this connected. So the guy at the camping place is trying to help me. Oh boy, it's been a day.
Barely. Not gonna go. Not gonna go through there.
Maintenance of an RV. Okay, so there's no leak anymore coming from the drain pipe, but now I have no way to dump my tanks. This RV came with a drain hose, a sewer hose or whatnot. One end has the connection, the other end doesn't, but it has to go down in this hole in the compartment, and the Rhino that I have doesn't fit. I need like a 2-prong. So now I had to buy these 2 connector pieces and a clamp. Then I have to go and use a hair dryer to heat up the plastic so that I can stretch it to get it onto the hose, onto the connection. So every day it's just always something with this RV life, but trying not to be discouraged. I'm upbeat, I'm excited still, but let's go ahead and get this done. Okay, so I made it back home from my trip to get the pipe fixed because it was a crack in it, so there was a leak. So again, as I'm there, I say I'm gonna go ahead and dump out my tanks. But to my surprise, I have this hose. So with my tank, so with my drain, it's a compartment. So the compartment hose, you open it up, and then this is supposed to go down in there. This is attached to the drain valve for the black and gray tank, and then this goes down into the hole, and you're supposed to have another piece on this, which will connect to your sewer hose that connects into the ground. Well, I don't have this piece. So I was at the dealership today, and so they gave me this. They came up with this thing, and he said that I'm gonna have to fit this on here, and then I can use this clamp to clamp it on once I get it on. The thing is, this is hard plastic, so now I'm about to use a blow dryer to try to warm this plastic up, to try to fit this onto the thing. But first, I gotta cut this off. So I gotta get my toolbox, and I think I got some cutters in there. Again, if it's not one thing, it's another. But we're gonna try this and see if I can, yep, cut it off, right off. He put this on here so tight, I can't even get it off. Ouch. There. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing to this, but jeez. I will figure it out one way or the other. Trust me, I will. So I got it on here. Yes. I need to cut this little piece. Okay guys, I am actually just letting the gray tank drain out. It was some debris or something in there, I don't know, but it's clear water, soapy water from washing hands and stuff. So I was making sure my hose wasn't dripping, because I had to put it on the thing, but it's good. So like I said, if it's not one thing, it's another. So now there's no leaks. I got the hose together where it actually connects and goes through the thing. But now, like, I drained the gray water. It comes out perfectly fine. I go to drain the black tank and nothing. Literally nothing. I actually put the water hose in there to do like the clean out where it has the hose thing. I hear the water going in, but nothing is coming out, and I had it wide open. So now sitting here trying to figure out or look up to see why this could be happening, or if I have to get it looked at. Oh, I can't win. I am literally starting to feel so defeated at this moment. Every time I fix one thing, something else goes wrong. So now I have to see about unclogging the black water tank. So I was doing some research, and it says to buy this stuff called Clear It or something like that. So I'm gonna get that, I guess, tomorrow. I'm just really feeling defeated, but I'm trying to stay uplifted, because I can do all things. As I've been doing all things through this, I've been doing it all by myself. And it is now like pretty much there. This was it, and then this happened. But the gray tank is flushing fine. It's just the black tank. So I'm gonna work on that and get it together, and we will see what happens in 72 hours. So you guys have a good evening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to you later. Bye.